Hey everybody, it's Rory from ANS Gear, and we're going to look at a loader today from GI. This is the LVL 1.5 Impact Edition loader. So GI got a lot of feedback on the LVL and what they need to improve on, things they needed to fix. So they did all that stuff with the new Impact Edition. Plus they even gave you a new piece that Impact, the team, specifically asked for their loader. So with the loader, you're going to get a new drive ring. Now, it comes with a drive ring already in it and comes with the extra one. Impact wanted a drive ring that put more pressure on the paint, really keeping it down in the feed neck so that when they were snap shooting and they were coming up with their guns, that they always had balls ready to shoot. So they needed something that could be really on demand and feeding paint at a moment's notice so that they weren't lagging behind anybody else trying to shoot as well. So they had that new ring designed specifically for them, and it comes obviously in the Impact Edition, or with the Impact Edition loader. Now, a couple of the other things that they did change with this is they reinforced the top shell so that the shells wouldn't be breaking or cracking. The locking mechanism on the back, they changed. The, let's see, we'll get to those ones when we're on the inside. So new back cover, new upper shell. The locking ring that holds the speed feed in place, redesigned so it really holds the speed feed, as well as this looks like the speed feed has a kind of a different design to it in general. And then probably one of the more important things is the lid lock. There's a lot of videos out there of people shooting their LVLs and the lids are like boing, and they're like snapping them down, boing, snap them down. So redesigned locking mechanism to make sure that the lock stays locked, or the lid stays down, so it's not just flying up on you at a moment's notice. Obviously it comes with the rain cover. You can see that it's on there. I'm going to pop this one off so that we can play around with this loader a little bit. We'll get inside there. I'll show you some of the other features that they changed as well. But new back, new lid, new locking ring for the speed feed, and new the lid locking mechanism, or the snap, whatever you want to call it, to make sure that the lid stays down. Now, let's open her up. Push the button on the back. Actually, you got to lift the tab first. So lift up. There's a little tab right here. Lift the tab, push the button. Lid comes right off. Look at that. Easy peasy. Now, this part in here is one of the major changes as well. So this arm and the tray right here, you can see where the arm and the tray come together. There's that little nub that sticks off right there. That is held together with a screw from the bottom, and these would break right here. It would snap, this would become loose, and the loader would stop working. So they made this bigger. The actual bulk of material is more, so that it is less likely to snap. Shouldn't snap at all anymore, so you don't run into that problem. And that comes stock or standard on the Impact Edition LVL. So those two things they changed. That back they changed, this lid they changed, the ring they changed, the lock they changed, and they gave you an extra ring that Impact specifically wanted for their loader. This is a pretty trick setup right here. Let's go ahead and throw it back in. Oh, AA batteries, 4 of them. There's a little tab, lift up the tab, and the whole battery tray slides out. Now, one thing I will tell you is be careful when you slide the tray out, especially if you already have batteries in it and you are sliding it out, because it gives it a little bit more weight. The wiring is connected to the tray. It doesn't have a little tab that you disconnect at all. It is hardwired on there. So if you were to let this thing slide out of the tray and then just fall, there's a chance you might rip that wiring out of there. So that would definitely make your loader not work for the day. So be careful as you are taking that out of there that you don't ruin your loader. My wiring's jammed. Look at the radar. It's jammed. All right, so that's back in there right there. Let's put it back together. Snaps in like that. Lock the nose. And snap, just like that. Let's go ahead and put some paint through it. Lid that comes on it is the 200 count shell. So I've got a pot of paint right here. And this is the Defy. This is like their practice paint or whatever. I really like the Defy paint. It's been shooting really well in the videos and stuff. The price, can't go wrong. But, I don't know, 3 scoops with my hand there. That's a little much, I think. And then a pod, it's worth of paint, so 140 plus a couple scoops. It's right around 200 balls right there. So let's go ahead and let her go. You ready? Here we go. Try out the speed feed here. Pretty good. It also has another feature where if you just let it run, it slows down. And then it should slow down even more. To the point where it will actually just stop. I don't know how long that takes. Oh, there it goes. See, I didn't touch anything. So it just does that to save the electronics, save the battery, so it's not just constantly running. If you left it in your bag and somehow it got bumped and turned on and just started running in your bag, it would eventually just stop turning. Now the loader's still on though, and if we just push the button, it starts again. Then it should slow down. And then eventually it would turn off again. So, pretty cool little setup there. So if you're in the market for a new loader that's got some upgraded features, the things that they didn't like, they went ahead and they fixed them to make sure they're giving you the best product that they can. Check one of these out. Impact Edition LVL 1.5, available through the website. Order yours now through ansgear.com.